Listen, if you missed the Beenie Man versus Bounty Killer clash, I don't even know what to say to you right now. I just no man, from the see me come out and my ear pull up and me not on a makeup and them something that me come do a video about two dancehall artists. You must know say it did act. It did act, it did nice. Let's just get into it. Hey guys, welcome to Chic Round Town. And listen, we didn't leave our homes, we didn't have to circle around town to get this form of entertainment that we received on a fine Saturday night, courtesy of Timbaland and Swiss Beats via Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. Yes guys, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer clashed on VERZUZ TV. And let me tell you, Jamaica was in the building. And when I say Jamaica was in the building, I mean not only people who live in Jamaica, but the diaspora, people who love to pretend to be Jamaicans, you know, the cultural appropriators and all those people. Everybody who loved dancehall music, who loved Jamaica, was in the building on live, representing for Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, representing for dancehall music, representing for Jamaica. They did almost 500k views. So we're just gonna round it off and call it 500k. And people were entertained from start to finish. Yo, this was the most authentic form of an international digital representation. Yeah man, I mean, this is not some foolishness or somebody made up by the wayside and decided to do a little documentary or a little, oh, let's pretend to be Jamaican type of thing. This was the real Don Gaga and them. The real G's, right? The real OGs of dancehall, the kings of the dancehall, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, stepped out and represented Jamaica to the fullest, and I couldn't be more proud. Listen, Riri was in the chat, you know, we will address that a little bit later, but it was fully represented by so many celebrities from yard and abroad who really love our music, and it makes you really think, yo, dancehall music, even like from back in the day, was the real thing. You know, I don't know what's happening now in the dancehall industry. I mean, these youngins on some other thing, but when you have music that stands the test of time, that people young and old are still like coming out of their seats and dancing. When you see men, older men dancing with their daughters over these tunes, you have to be like, yo, them man here, them due them respect, them pay them dues, them spit them bars, and they are worthy of this kind of excellence, yo. Like, come on, who else? You know what, let's not even go there, because I know who not gonna say, but there are not a lot of people that we can say, oh, you know, from time those people have been carrying the dancehall industry and doing well consistently in the music that they produce. And Beenie Man and Bounty Killer is just that. Yeah, straight up, no chaser. Like Beenie Man and Bounty Killer are those guys. As Beenie Man said to police, do you want to be that guy?
Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be this guy?
A lot of people out there in the industry want to be like them right now, but they don't have what it takes. And the VERZUZ showed you that these guys, no matter how old they are right now, no matter how old they were when they just started, they still have what it takes to shut down any party, any club, any performance. They just hype. They're the vibe, the energy, everything. They still bring it. Them still are bringing it. Respect you. And I want to say, like, big ups to Timbaland and Swiss Beats for really recognizing dancehall on this platform.
Sweet, go get a rotted Chris Sweet. Hey yo, Timbaland. How you say England? Hey yo.
Real talk, they could have kept it hip-hop, they could have kept it R&B and all of that, what we or some may categorize as American music, but they extended the courtesy and they real recognize real, and they know that Jamaica has a gold mine of talent, right? And they had to represent, they had to bring that out. I mean, And it's something that I feel like as a nation we really needed right now. You know, spirits are down, everything going on in the world and all of that stuff. And I feel like a lot of people, you know, we miss a lot of events being cancelled and stuff like that. But people needed that vibe. And I felt like even being in your home, you felt like you were being entertained thoroughly at some fest or something, you know. This was some real thing. Listen, man, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer are real entertainers. Yo, enough man make a tune, them going to the studio, them spit them two little things where maybe somebody write for them, maybe them manage to write it themselves, whatever. And when it comes to stage, when it comes to presence, they don't have that. But Beenie Man and Bounty Killers always had that. Always, and they still do. And that is why they still have their fans. And they still, yeah man, you have people who will say, you know, prefer Beenie, me prefer Bounty type of thing. But at the end of the day, when you bring both of them together, it's undeniable the talent and the presence that both of these DJs have. Them run this game, like no doubt. And one, big them up. Guys, you did very well. You represented Jamaica very well. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't really listen nowadays dancehall music, right? It's not me, it's not my vibe. I'm over that stuff. I think the best of dancehall was really during the era of Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, right? I'm not saying there aren't good dancehall music out there. I just can't relate because I really don't listen it at the moment. Now, you know you're a real G of your craft when certain people come out to see you, right? So when you're performing, and yeah, of course, the fans, 100%, you know, your local people, they come first and foremost. But when you see people who take time out of their busy schedule to really tune in to your life from start to finish, you know you the boss, right? Now, I've been watching a lot of these lives from they've started. Some I start and over it quickly. Some like Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott, I really enjoyed, and it brought a really good vibe. It was really entertaining, really soulful, and the energy in the room was just right, and it was what we needed, right? But I didn't see Rihanna. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see her there. And you know, the week before too, there was Ludacris and Nelly. Nelly had crazy internet issues, and oh, that kind of just kicked it off on a not so cute vibe. But it was good, you know. Ludacris have mad tunes and thing, but I didn't see Rihanna there. And here comes Beenie Man and Bounty Killer, two Jamaican artists. You know, people call them 90s DJ or whatever. Some people call them retired dancehall artists. But Rihanna was there. You know, Diddy was there. So many people who were there just representing from a Jamaican people. I feel good about that, but not lie. You know, our Prime Minister was watching and he gave them a shout out, say that he was really enjoying it. You know, he could have been lying, you know, for the likes. But but you know, the fact that we were well represented, not only by our people, but by other people in the game, in the industry, who are also excellent in their craft, that says something. And Bounty Killer gave Rihanna a shout out. Yeah man, that was an excellent moment. That was very funny. You know, say Bounty full of lyrics already, and Rihanna, you know, she has been engaging, like she was engaged the entire time. She was commenting the entire time, and that was a good look. That was a good look. But we're going on the tune them now because that's why we here, right? So first of all, let me tell you, that era when Beenie Man was going head to head, that was, I don't know how them do it. Them just know for do them thing. But may I tell you, say, when Bounty Killer say, girl, girl, you a lead, I mean, say you a lead. Hey, let me tell you, lighter. And then, of course, when Beenie Man drops Sims, oh, na, 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 na. Simma, who got the keys to my be my name? She's a dancehall queen for life, gonna explode like dynamite. You leave the world in a suspense. Say the night in a sunlight. Listen, man, no, don't get me started up in here. Don't get me started, okay? Because that was a whole thing, man. But I think what took the cake for me too is when I think it was winding down and the DJ started playing EDM, and I'm like, okay, so Badman Bounty Killer a spit bars on EDM beat.
And they say that I just say it.
But that's versatility, yo. That's how versatile the man them is. Or well, if you come from some certain parts of Canada, you said the mans are. Yo, these men are so versatile that you give them any beat and them can handle it like a boss. I'm getting out of control. I need to calm myself down. But listen me, man, when, you know, they just tune for tune, it doesn't matter, like Bounty Killer drop a verse, Beenie drop a verse on the same beat, and they were just going and going and going and going, and yo, it's a whole vibe, bro. A whole vibe. The energy was right. It was positive. Beenie Man had his entire family. Well, I don't know if it's the entire family, but some of his children were there and representing. He brought them out on stage for the World of Dance, and you know, his daughter and Bounty Killer doing World of Dance together. World of Dance, yeah, man, and you know, it was just right, man. It was just right. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a moment for Jamaica. It was a moment for our culture. Listen, I had my cup of soup. All I did need is a soup man out the road and a jerk chicken man, and everything would have just perfect. Right? But it was great. Well enjoyed. Well talked about. No haters. Well, I heard Asia Hype and Tony Mataran was sipping some bitters.
Seriously?
But I don't know what exactly they said, but I know that Swiss Beats took them on in the chat, and later on when he did this kind of like reaction IGTV video, he mentioned them as well. So basically they were spilling some bad vibes and he wasn't having it, but they later on apologized and it's all love and everyone is cool. You know, if somebody in a bad mind come from Jamaica, something would have wrong if some bad mind never in it, but the majority was positive and we gonna keep it like that. And I enjoyed myself, and based on the tweets, the comments, the trending topics, the WhatsApp chats, the iMessages, the emails, I know you guys enjoyed it too. You know, it was just good. It was just good, and I'm glad I was alive to experience that moment. We'll talk again next time. Till then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll talk soon. Mwah.
I make a homie up for rich before me 70. Put up in the game to score a century. Yo. Me just do something like this.
God knows.
Good evening, officer. People, the police are here. There are 500,000 people watching us right now all over the world. Do you want to be that guy? People, the police are gone.
Bounty Killer Beenie Man. Hey. Tell a boy stop watch me close. Stop watch me kind. And let go with the Beenie smile. That's who a lot him and no band them around with. He's a bad man, badder than the rest, you know. Tougher than the rest, you know. All them a just a bad man, them can't get it up. Hey, oh, the two-face, we need bang bang. Them look like toothpaste. When me boss this, tell fish the move king. Never see off. Versus on a bulletproof vest. Bulletproof vest.